comfortable this weekend, but going to be very moist as we move forward, particularly the latter half of your Saturday begins a trend of a few days of moisture actually cooling off for the next few days, but then the latter half of next week will warm back up. We'll zoom in and take a closer look at that coming up in the full forecast.
MTN News at 6 continues right after this.
If you live in northeast Montana, you're probably sweating a little bit this afternoon, but here in central Montana, southwest Montana, below average, but that's comfortable right now, right in the comfortable mid 70s in areas and some areas in the 60s, upper 60s to 70s as well. But up in northeast Montana, check out Jordan hitting 92 degrees today and this afternoon. Ooh, pretty warm there across Jordan and other areas of the state. But as we move forward, you'll notice that the temperature gradient will begin to mellow out and even out as we move forward. But as we move forward, you'll notice on the radar, things not looking too wet today. We're looking at some showers up on the divide, really starting to see those get up on the divide today. They moved out of the west, of course, up on the divide. Gave areas like Missoula and Kalispell a little bit of a shower this afternoon, but then we saw some showers over towards Lewistown, but that's about it. Those have begun to dissipate over the past few minutes. As we move forward tonight, you'll notice that temperatures will remain comfortable and pretty nice for your evening. As I've said a few times this week, tonight will be a beautiful night and a comfortable night to get out, sit by the fire, or just sit on the deck with a glass of tea. Comfortable night in the mid to upper 50s. Even going to see some temperatures comfortably in the 60s this evening across Montana. But as we move forward through the rest of your Friday into your Saturday, we'll notice a slight dissipation and some of that rainfall across central Montana before we begin to see more moisture move into the state from the west, mainly first wetting down Missoula, Kalispell with some pretty heavy rainfall, some thunderstorms as well. But as those storms move across the divide, we'll eventually start to see our first moisture by the afternoon hours in central Montana. As you just saw, this will move off to the east, but then as soon as that moves off, we'll have a slight break before more moisture begins to move in from the southwest, really beginning to start our trend of pretty decent rainfall into your Sunday. Here comes that rainfall right there. By mid-morning Sunday, we'll start to see those heavier bands of moisture making their way into the state as well. But as for your Sunday, there's quite a bit of moisture going to make its way through the state. As temperatures remain constant and comfortable, we'll see instability rise just enough to allow for some thunderstorms across central Montana. As we move further to the northeast, you'll notice that for those rain showers get over to the northeast, they've had a little bit less rainfall than us to the central part of the state as of now, so those temperatures are still going to be a little bit warmer and stay a little bit warmer until that rainy cold atmosphere takes place. But as we move forward into the rest of your week, we'll notice that after Sunday, we see that rain showers going to actually continue until around Wednesday. Midday Wednesday looks to be the breaking point for those showers. Intermittent times of dry weather through your midweek as well, but mostly going to be wet. You see this is a wider view moving through Sunday into next week. Notice Monday those showers continue as well. It's interesting, want to take a look at the geopotential height maps this afternoon, as this indicates that we will eventually, right now we're seeing those below average temperatures still sticking around, but eventually we will make our way back to warmer temperatures. You see pretty below average here as we move through next week, but eventually a ridge starts to build, pretty large ridge. Notice that warm temperatures rather pushing up towards Canada there, pushing our ridge like almost like a tunnel. That's how some of us like to see it in the meteorology field, pushing that warm air up towards Montana, really indicating some warming activity. But as we move forward over the next week, this is until about next Saturday, you'll notice quite a bit of heavy moisture possible over to the west, especially on the divide in areas north. As we move through central Montana, a little bit of a sparse breakup in the rain, precipitation accumulation potential, but rainfall nevertheless. We do cool off through the weekend into next week, but eventually we see the trend become more dry and warmer by the end of next week, with partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies taking over on into the end of your next week, beginning on Wednesday through your next weekend.